Hey, what's up, all you crypto addicts? It's your boy Dave Rodriguez coming to you live from the Clever Investor Studios. Today is the day we finally getting ready to launch our new YouTube series called Technical Talk. Now, inside these videos, guys, as we will be breaking down the daily and hourly charts, we'll also cover some of the fundamentals driving the price in this crypto space. So without wasting any time, let's dive right in to the Bitcoin breakdown. This will be our first one. So let's take a look at today's charts and see what we can expect. All right, as you can see, Bitcoin fell all the way down to about 5,700, 5,745, okay? And then spiked up, dove down, touched it again, decided to break out and become a little bullish. Okay, we got a little price action here. Okay, let's break down what we see. I like to start from the bottom, work my way up. I'm going to place them rather quickly, and then we'll come back and make it a little better. This is how I do this every day, guys. I mean, honestly, I have charts, a lot of charts that I work on every single day. And those charts are always marked up. But I always like to start fresh as well, and to see if I can see anything new rather than what I've already drawn up. So, I'll show you what I mean by that today. So, like I said, just take your time, find some areas. What I'm looking for, guys, is areas of rejection with a lot of wicks in a lot of different places. For example, right here, okay, price is falling, gets caught up, starts to consolidate, tries to make its way back up, tests the MAs. MAs are like magnets, guys. If price is going to go up, look for it to reject around one of these. Absolutely falls back into this channel here, rejects again, rejects a bunch more times, rejects here, 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 and then again right here. Now, if you guys notice, I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I'm going to go in here. I'm going to make this say 66.50. Let's see how that lines up, okay? Anybody that's watched my webinars or watched any of my, or read any of my posts that are on the Cryptocurrency Alliance Facebook page, if you guys aren't on that, you need to get attached. We'll put a link below. I've been talking about 66.50 for a while. Now, this is before it actually hit it and broke through recently, okay? But now, look where it's came back to retest, 66.50 again. That was a major area, and not just here. If you go left, always look left, that was a major area here as well. This is why I called 66.50 again. I felt like we needed another touch over here on this side, and then we would probably break lower, which is what we did. Now, that's enough with that level, because that's the level we're focused on right now. But let's break down kind of what happened before that. So, for instance, this area here, this was a good level for me, okay? Right here, price came down, crashed, ranged for a while, you know, created one of my favorite little shapes. I love shapes. I love little patterns. Always looking for them. Don't always trade them. Just think it's fun to draw them out. Yeah, watch price get squeezed. Popped out the top. Tried to maintain above the 66.50 retest. Couldn't do it. Price was dumped. Okay, price was dumped. Broke through here and fell down. Now, once price was in this region of 62.50, look what happened. Okay, one retest. Two retests, multiple retests trying to get back through. Two retests. Three retests. Four retests. Five retests before this candle decided to break through. It took 6 attempts. And guys, every one of these hours is every one of these candles is 2 hours. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I mean, that's like a day each time before it tried to break through again. You know, 18 hours before it tried to break through again, before it finally collapsed and double tapped, little double bottom on the 5,700 support zone. Okay, so once we broke above this important level that we've been talking about for a while, price, another shape, flag pattern, price decided to retest that same level that it had so much trouble getting through in the first place. Because what happened here, guys? The bulls won for this final time. Now the bears want to get back into play, so the bears are trying to push this price back down. That's why you see all these small, worthless candles. I mean, in this area, you should not be trading at all. This is just bears and bulls fighting to see who's going to win the next leg. But any real trader can see that this is a flag pattern, and this price should explode upwards. But with Bitcoin, you always wait for it to show you what it wants to do. So what I would have done after this, and what I did do after this, is I like to draw a square around my consolidation areas. Okay, I like to do like this, from the high to the low, kind of like you draw a Fibonacci. Okay, from the high to the low. All right, price breaks one way or the other, and that's the way you trade. Okay, so pretend this long candle and all this wasn't here. So price broke above this level right here, this long wick right there, and came back, hit 66.50, but did exactly what I wanted it to do, because you can't trade this part unless you're talented, unless you know what you're doing and you can take the risk. You don't want to trade the breakout, trade the retest. Okay, so this is the retest right here. This could come all the way down and retest this area here. We're going to wait and see, but we are in retest mode right now because we have broken the last high. Now we have a new one. So we're doing, again, this kind of consolidation area. So we could literally do the same thing over again if we wanted to, and just redraw this box like this. Kind of close it on in. But I could see a possible, retest of this zone all the way down here. Maybe it's going to come down and retest this area. Who knows? We're going to see. But right now we are retesting, and we are testing the MAs. So sometimes I would just go up and see what the long-term picture is, because remember, the bigger charts, the more powerful, like 4 hour, 1 day, 1 week, those give you a long-term. These are short-term candles. So I look over here and just see kind of what it's doing. Nice candle that shot down here. Nice bearish little candle here, 4 hours. Because see, we had a bunch of dojis here. Look up doji, D-O-J-I. They're important candles for reversals and areas like this. I mean, I always look to the left to see if I can see anything that it just did that looks like this. And I do. I see something right here. Shoots up out of a flag, sort of a pattern. Creates a bunch of dojis right here. I just learned this recently, but these are called Bart Simpsons. Okay, because it looks like Bart Simpson's head, and then it follows the other side of his head. So this is like another Bart Simpson that totally collapsed. I just learned that. I don't know if it's a real pattern, but I've been seeing it everywhere, and I thought it was funny, so I'd share it with you guys. That could have been this here. Maybe we see another one of those, and we see this completely collapse. So that's the kind of things we're going to look for. But we've got a nice candle here that touched the first MA. Now, what if this next candle came and touched the second MA, and maybe a wick came down and touched this area here before it decided to blast off? Now we got to sit on our hands and wait. I'm just showing you guys how I look at all this. Now, I'd like to show you another kind of a situation. This is how I traded this on the way up, and I'll show you guys how I actually looked at this and actually traded it myself. So, as we got to the bottom here, as we got to this long wick, this crazy looking whatever happened here wick, I drew this line across, and I decided that, okay, the price is definitely consolidating. Price is definitely doing some sort of consolidation here. So I need to make a decision. Where do I think Bitcoin's going to go? So I look at, some areas of resistance, possible upside resistance, and I look and I see this. This is a good little, a lot of wicks shoot down and touch this exact area. You guys see what I'm talking about? Right here. Perfect right here. Perfect right here. And what do you know? Perfect right there. Okay? That is going to be what we call a buy stop for me. So I'm going to take that trade and I'm going to say buy, stop, entry. Okay? And that means if price collapses, I don't get in the trade. If price takes off and gets past 59.75, then I will be entered in the trade. So I left that there. Price exploded. Okay? Price exploded. And then we follow step by step to know whether I want to stay in the trade or take my wins and move away. So I'll explain to you how I came to this conclusion. Did I know Bitcoin was going to go up? Absolutely not. But I think there was a better chance of it exploding to the upside and getting a nice good spike back to the 6250 area, there was a better chance of that happening than there was of collapsing and melting through 5700. I thought it was a short-term move, but because I was entered in the trade automatically, I'm just going to keep moving my stop loss up and following the trade until it fails me. Okay, so right now, Bitcoin came to here. Okay, and that was, a day or so ago. So once Bitcoin got here, I had to make a decision. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait to see if it breaks this very important 6250 area that's been so hard to get through. A couple candles went by and we blasted through. Okay, and then something important happened because this was a very, very strong resistance area for us. So now it's important to note that resistance is now support. We have broken the roof and it has become the floor. Once I saw this flag motion coming, I let it come all the way down to 6250 because I just knew there's no way we're going to blast through this important area and not try to get back down through it. As many times as we tried to get up and got denied, we're going to come back down and touch it. And we did with 1, 2, 3 candles, okay, before the breakout to the upside. I didn't take any additional trades. I actually, once I saw this flag pattern happening, I went and attacked every altcoin that I like. I mean, I even bought some that I didn't like that much, just because I felt like any spike in volume could have drove that thing through the roof. So I made some decisions like that as well, and we'll share more of those decisions that I make with you guys on a personal level in the Cryptocurrency Alliance inside the members only area. So I'm walking you through this trade, guys. So remember, my trade was in here. Now I have a stop loss right here. Okay, I gave myself a little bit of room. This was my stop loss for this trade in case Bitcoin decides to tumble, because we're not out of the woods. We're just temporarily bearish. This could be just a corrective pattern for a 3-wave down, little double bottom, little corrective pattern, and we could see some more downside. This is very possible. We already got, MAs crossing to the downside. Not very reliable. It's a 1 hour. It's a short term. But the whole point is, guys, right now we're retesting something we just broke, okay? And that is how it's supposed to go. We're retesting this area here. It could break down, work its way back up, or we can see a breach of 6650. So this is one of those points where you kind of got to sit in your hands and wait for this box to break. Remember, draw a box around it from the high to the low. When it breaks out one side, wait for the retest, you can enter in a trade. But right now, my stop loss is here, and now that I see this flag pattern happen, as soon as the flag completes and it takes off to the upside, which is what I think will happen here, I think we'll see some upside, I will move my stop loss here, okay, or wherever the last candle is, a little bit away from that, okay? But what I think is going to happen here, I think we're going to have something like this happen. I'll give you the two. There's always two options. Of course, to go up or down. But let me give you the kind of the move here. So, if Bitcoin breaches with a daily candle, remember a daily candle, and it gets above 6650, then I think we'll see a nice upside leg, another upside leg. We could look at some targets a little bit later on, but that's the move to the upside. Now, if Bitcoin fails to breach 6650, we're going to see some more downside, and I think we'll go down to about that 6250 area. Let me fix this for you. Here we go. That 6250 area, maybe not straight down like this, this arrow looks, but maybe like a little breakout of the box, and then like a possible retest of that area before a fail and a downside target to the 6250 on the short-term basis. I'm still bearish, guys. I'm not bullish, but short-term right now I'm bullish, and we're just going to follow these legs up, follow the information that the trade gives us, and then we take it further step by step by step, guys. I wanted to break down everything for you guys, show you how I look at the markets. So if you want to see more like this every day, just be back here same time every single day, and you guys will figure out our insights and our analysis on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin drives everything else. Okay, guys, that's it for today. We really hope you gained some knowledge from the value in this free video provided to you guys by the Clever Investor and the one and only Cryptocurrency Alliance. If you guys learned something today, then you need to be aware that inside our members only area, there's way more information. Now we can explain not only the technical end of trading, crypto, but the fundamental updates, mining possibilities, hands-free trading bots, ICOs, weekly webinars with experts, you name it, the Alliance has it, and so much more. Now, we are in the process of doing more breakdowns, more videos, but this will be inside the members only area. On this channel here, we're going to share Bitcoin. Follow along on a personal level and trade alongside the Alliance, guys. Don't miss out. So click the link below in the description. Become an official member of the Alliance today. This is just at the tip of the iceberg, guys. So if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe, like, and comment on the things you want us to cover in the future. Until then, guys, safe trading. And don't forget, trust the trade until the trade fails you.